Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pam. Allah, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture, just to see if those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Listen, we're going to go over this article. I got it on my phone, as you can see right here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You see it scrolling down on the screen. Please help me get to 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate all of you that are already currently subscribed to me. Please make sure you tell a friend, a kin, that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos. Please share. Please share all my videos if you will. All right. This is really, really quick. I want to go over this. Let's get into it. So it says here, wait a minute. Let me see if I can definitely get this. Let me see if I can definitely get this pulled up because I want to share this with you. So we can talk about it really quick. Let's see news. Yeah. Let me pull this up so we can all see it together. Let me share my screen. All right. You see it? You see it? We're going to discuss today Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan teaming up for a secret genre movie. Now, what is this secret genre movie, child? We don't know. Let's make sure we get it. We get it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Let's get into this article. Saw this article on the Hollywood Reporter, and I thought I'd go ahead and go over this. Uh, you remember my last conversation about Ryan Coogler had a lot to do with the fact that it seems like over there at the MCU, he has demoted himself into doing television series on Ironheart versus uh, him biting the bullet and recasting T'Challa and having good uh, feature films over there at the MCU talking about T'Challa and Black Panther. But it seems like him and Nate Moore have pigeonholed themselves into a situation where they basically talked themselves out of a job, uh, period. And if you're not familiar with anything the way I think about um, what's going on over there, you can check out my videos on Recast T'Challa, and you can also check out my video about Ryan Coogler and who asked for this, who asked for the Ironheart movie. So just check this out. However, I am no hater. So if I hear and see something that's going on, I'm going to talk about it. I don't know if he was doing what he needed to do to inch out of the MC. I don't really know. I just don't really know. But again, I've always thought that Ryan Coogler was a good director. I always thought that him directing different movies and different projects uh, would be great for his career. So let's get into what the Hollywood Reporter is talking about. Now, this article was written by Boris Kitt. All right. And it says here Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan teaming up for secret genre movie exclusive. And it says here the secrecy is so tight on the project to be produced by Coogler's Proximity Media that execs had to trek to the offices of WME just to read the script. So, what does this mean? This means that there's some movie that they're going to be working on that is so secretive that there's this buzz about it. And it's so much buzz about it that the Hollywood Reporter is talking about it. All right. Now, the last time I had heard about Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler setting up to do a movie together. Y'all remember the Atlanta public school cheating scandal when all these people were educators were arrested uh, for quote unquote cheating on these tests, these standard tests. So that's the last time I had heard of them teaming up. And then we saw Michael B. Jordan making a cameo in Wakanda Forever. And so let's go ahead and read this article and see what's going on here. It says here a reunion between the filmmaker Ryan Coogler and the actor Michael B. Jordan for a feature film project has studios and streaming execs buzzing. Again, so they have studio and streaming execs buzzing. So this is a movie that possibly is going to be in the theaters or it's going to go straight to streaming. We don't know. The untitled project is to be the next move from Coogler, the filmmaker behind Black Panther and Black Panther for Wakanda Forever. Coogler wrote the script and will direct. Jordan, who has frequently worked with the filmmaker, including in Panther movies, as well as Creed and Fruitvale Station, would star. So it's some movie that he's starring in with Ryan Coogler. There's a script written. There's all of this big buzz around it. This is the first spec script from Coogler through his production company, Proximity Media. His only other spec was his hit 2013 breakthrough movie Fruitvale Station. This new one is a fully internally developed project. It is based on an original idea from Coogler, who will serve as lead producer. Producing with Coogler are Zinzi Coogler and Sved Ohanian. The project is operating under such a veil of secrecy that little is known about it. In fact, executives and buyers were forced to make a pilgrimage to the Beverly Hills office of WME, the agency that represents Coogler and Jordan, in order to take a gander on the script and get details. Those meetings took place last week. Uh, if you are the Jonathan Majors fan, you also know that Jonathan Majors is represented by WME as well. So, what is all this going on? What's going on? Why are they making this such a big buzz? What is going on? Coogler and his team are being methodical. The second step is occurring this week, with interested parties meeting with the filmmaker to hear him lay out his vision. A production commitment will be asked. So he's shopping this Joker around. He is truly shopping this Joker around. I got sound effects. I keep forgetting that I have sound effects. But anyway, let's continue. The project is being described as a genre feature. That, however, is a wide ranging term that encompasses horror and its subsets, as well as thriller, science fiction, and even fantasies. Two sources have said that there is a period element to the story. Coogler Camp has no comment. Now, period. Remember, I told you the last time they had talked, they wanted to do this Atlanta public school cheating scandal where the administrators were changing test scores and everything to boost the engagement and all this, all of this mess having to do with the No Child Left Behind and educators' monies being tied to that and also tied to test scores instead of being tied to actually kids learning something. Everything was tied to test scores. So you had this cheating scandal that went on, and the person who was contending to be the head of this cheating scandal subsequently passed away. Other people, I don't think anybody went to jail. I'd have to go back and look, but I don't think anybody went to jail on that. But it was such a big, big, big scandal a few years back. But they're talking about it being genre, so they're really pulling it from horror, sci-fi, thriller, or anything like that. That would be interesting since he wrote this film. It would be interesting to see what this film would encompass. They're making a huge buzz about this, so it's going to be interesting. I hope it's not the Atlanta child cheating scandal that I'm thinking about, but they're making a huge buzz. I would love to see. I don't know why right now. I am just really wanting to see Black folks in space, Black folks discovering things in space, Black folks doing a whole lot of stuff. And if you're new to my channel, I love Black folks, good, bad, or indifferent. And so I would love to see some stuff in regards to that. Just them being out in space and having to deal with all the stuff that's going out in space and sci-fi. Sci-fi would be great. I think a sci-fi genre with folks out in space would be great. Um, I don't know about a horror film. I don't know about a horror film. I'm not really too big in the horror genre. I don't really. That's just not where my uh, enjoyment lies. I'm kind of. I don't want to see a military film. I don't want to see some kind of action film or anything like that. But there's something about them being out in space, uh, being a sci-fi genre. Now that piques my interest. Says here we're going to continue on right here that Coogler is one of the most sought after filmmakers of his generation. He reinvented the Rocky franchise. And if you are not familiar with that, is that he's the one that started this Creed genre or offshoot of the Rocky universe. And so he came up with the notion of Creed. And so I am interested to see what he has to do and what this whole thing is about. Like I said, it's a really huge buzz about this. So I am just curious. What do y'all think? What do you all think? Do you all think it's going to be uh, something mundane as the Atlanta cheating scandals? Do you think it's going to be something horror based? Do you think it's going to be something sci-fi based? Particularly with them being in space, I would. I don't know why. I am intrigued when I watch a lot of the sci-fi things that I like to watch. I love to see how uh people, and it doesn't matter what race. I just love to see how people when they encounter uh new people, new races of people, and I say races in terms of different species, different people from different planets and stuff like that. I really do enjoy stuff like that. I would really love to see something like that. That would be great. That would be great. That would be great to have, just some kind of sci-fi thing and stuff like that. But what do y'all think? That's just me. What do y'all think? What do you think this big bus is about? We really hadn't heard anything from Michael B. Jordan since Creed 3, and we do know that Michael B. Jordan is tasked to direct the Creed 4. Um, don't know who is writing the project, but we do know that he is tasked to direct Creed 4 since he directed Creed 3, and he got a lot of buzz and a lot of accolades from that. So, but what do y'all think? What do you think Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan are cooking up? What do you think they're cooking up so much that there's such secrecy around it? Child, a mess. But there's nobody mad. There's nobody mad. Like I said, right when besides Wakanda Forever, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, uh, I have enjoyed what Ryan Coogler has put out. Now, I don't know about this Ironheart series on Disney Plus. Because again, I've told y'all I think that that's a demotion. But let's see what the brother is going to put out. All right, we do this every week. Every week we do this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of movies, television series that I have reviewed, and also these pop culture chats. All right. We do this every week. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker. Please tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos, child. And as always, people, bye